How's it going, guys? Drew here again with the DipBros America, and today I'm bringing you part 2 of my Skoal flavor series, and that's going to be Skoal Long Cut Apple. Now, this can cost me $3.59, and I live here in northeastern Indiana. And like I said in the cherry one, that's pretty, it's on the expensive side for dip. It's right up there with Copenhagen and Kodiak and stuff like that. And with the cherry, I wasn't all that impressed, as you've seen. If you haven't seen the video, please check it out. And just as a little disclaimer, I want you to know that I am not a flavor dipper by any means. I'm simply doing this for your entertainment and for review purposes. And because, this stuff hasn't been discontinued like some other Skoal flavors, so it's obviously still popular amongst a group of people, so I wanted to be able to give that out. And anybody that's willing to try it, I like to give them my initial thoughts of it. But the initial smell, I made a little sliver. I haven't cracked the whole thing, but I made a little sliver like I did with the cherry just to get a little sense of the smell. And I'm not going to lie, guys, this smells pretty good. It smells like an apple Jolly Rancher. It's very candy apple. And, that's good. It's different because, I'm used to dipping Copenhagen long cut and just recently some wintergreens. And it's just very different, okay? And I would not be a flavor dipper on occasion because I've been trying to finish that cherry can, because I said it wasn't bad enough to the point where I throw out the can, but it's good enough to the point where I can have and just dip every once in a while. And I'll tell you, when you do the flavor dips a lot and then you go back to your regular stuff like long cut or grizzly wintergreen, it's a real culture shock. And the Copenhagen and stuff are a lot stronger than they usually would be because you have those dumbed down flavors. But I don't know. I really hope this isn't as bland as cherry was, because cherry, they mask the natural tobacco with the cherry taste, and it had the smell. You could smell it real distinctly. Not in your face, but distinct. But the flavor was actually real bland. And I'm hoping that's not the case for the apple here. But I'm going to go ahead and get right to it. Go ahead and crack this for you. It may take me a second because I do not have nails whatsoever. I'm really having trouble, guys. It's kind of embarrassing. There we go. And like I mentioned before, Skoal kind of did a redesign of all their cans. It's a real cool look, actually. It really jumps out at you. Yeah, but there's the apple smell a lot more. I'm going to go ahead and crack it. Oh, yeah. Just like an apple Jolly Rancher. And I'm sorry if the lighting is a little dark. It's probably about 8:30 right now here in Indiana. So lighting conditions in my house. In this room particularly, it's a Florida room. So I only have this lamp over here. But yeah, this one thing I noticed off the bat is that this tobacco is a lot darker than the cherry was. The cherry was more of a light brown. But this stuff is a lot darker, and it seems a lot more moist as well. I don't know if the other one was dry. This is by March 9th, so this one has a little while. This is pretty new. But I don't know. We're just going to see if this packs down a little bit better than the cherry does. I doubt it. Skoal usually fills their cans to the brim, and I'm glad because it's almost $4 a can. But yeah. That is how it packs. And considering how good this smells, I'm kind of looking forward to this. So without further ado, let's go ahead and pack, dip, spit. Get ourselves a decent sized pinch there. Got my trusty mud jug here, Blue Fire. Flavor is definitely a lot juicier. With the cherry, when I put it in, I couldn't really taste it, but this one I can taste a lot more. And almost, let me think. What exactly was I gonna say? It almost reminds me of a Swisher Sweet, and that's weird for me to say. If you've ever had a wine Swisher Sweet, like a wine wood tip Swisher Sweet before, I can almost taste that. Just kind of the fruitiness of it. And of course, I don't smoke anymore. I only like to do like cigars and stuff on occasions, on rare occasions. And me and Eric will do a video about that sometime. Because I mean, yeah, that's a different topic for a different day. But this, you got a lot. I mean, it's a real fruity. Actually, tastes pretty good. And yeah, I mean, this stuff tastes real good. I wouldn't do this on a regular basis. Neither would I for any other flavored dips, really. It's because I think it kind of takes away from what my thoughts are on a true dipping experience, and that's just that real natural tobacco taste. Real manly, I guess I would say. But it's taken a couple minutes it's taking a little bit longer for the juices to get flowing and everything, but the flavor is really staying intact. This is definitely a lot stronger flavor than the cherry was, and like I said, it tastes just like a candied apple flavored Jolly Rancher, which is real good for some people. And the spit, I'm noticing, isn't real brown. It's kind of, I mean, it's just white spit, really. It's taking a little bit for it to get juicy. But it's staying together real well. It's not floating around here. And I got a pretty decent glob of it. And yeah, I'm kind of liking it. And one thing I guess that's nice about this, and that was nice with the cherry, is that the flavor isn't so strong that it's overpowering. It's not really overpowering. And I could keep this in for a while. I could keep it in for around an hour, like I could for the cherry. And unlike the cherry was so bland and lacked it so much. I don't know if it was because of the freshness. This is definitely a lot fresher than the cherry was. But I probably won't spit this out like I did with the cherry. I'll leave this in for a little bit because I kind of like it. And like the cherry, and like it's probably going to be for the other Skoal flavors, I also picked up citrus and berry tonight. I'm not going to look forward to those, that's for sure. I've heard nothing but bad things about those. But yeah, I mean, the flavor is just not that overpowering, and I could leave it in for a real long time if I wanted to, but it's not as bland as the cherry was. The apple is definitely a little bit more distinct. But it is taking a little bit for the juices to get flowing on this. Don't know why that is. It's not very juicy. But, I mean, I guess this would be good if you're going on a date or something, and want your breath to smell somewhat good. I mean, it's just candy-like almost. But I probably wouldn't get this on a regular basis. Would I buy this again? Probably. I think this would be good for a group video or something like that, or if I'm with a group of other dippers and they want to taste something that is different, definitely. But for a regular basis, of course, I have my Copenhagen long cut and my wintergreens. But this is pretty good. This is a lot better than the cherry was. So I definitely recommend you guys go out and try this for yourself. I'd love to hear it down in the comments and see what you think about it. I'm definitely going to be giving Eric a pinch of this and see what he thinks. But yeah, I'll probably finish that one faster than I will my cherry. So like I said, you guys go out and try it, or if you've already tried it before, I'd love to hear down in the comments what you think about it. And give us a like and a subscribe if you'd like to, because we got a lot more reviews coming your way. Like I said, I picked up the citrus and the berry to finally finish this the Skoal flavors that Eric stooped me into. Well, I kind of volunteered for it, but I am not a flavor dipper by any means. I'm doing it just for you guys. So we got those two videos coming, and I also picked up Longhorn, or Shithorn as it's known among the dipping community here on YouTube. And I got Longhorn mint long cut, which, I mean, I like mint flavors. I just recently got into wintergreens, as you've seen in some of the other videos, but mint flavors, I think I'm going to be the one to cover those, as me and Eric talked about a little bit ago. And I also got Longhorn Fine Cut Natural. Now, I'm not a real fine cut guy. There's some fine cut bits in Copenhagen well, just Copenhagen Long Cut Original. And you kind of get some of that fine cut in there, but I've never actually had a strictly fine cut dip before, and haven't really heard many good things about it. But I am the natural guy, and Eric's more the wintergreen sided of it, so it'll be interesting to see what that's like. So that'll be 4 more videos coming from me at least, and Eric said he might upload one either tonight or tomorrow, because we recently just got a bunch of snow, and school is closed today, Wednesday, and it'll probably be closed again Thursday, hopefully. That way we'll be able to get you some more videos. But if you haven't, check out Eric's dip story video that he did today. It was a real good video. He told 3 different stories, how his first dip, his favorite dip, and his worst dipping experience, which is really funny. You guys got to check it out. Eric has been dipping a lot longer than I have. I started about a month and a half ago, almost 2 months ago. And he's got a lot more stories, but hopefully I'll have some more stories to tell, and I'm definitely going to be doing my first dipping experience in the near future. But overall, this isn't that bad. I'm not a flavor guy, but if I had to recommend a flavor, that is some pretty good stuff. But it is almost $4, so if you want to try that, go for it. Stuff can last a long time, and it tastes alright. It's real candy, almost like apple Jolly Rancher, like I said. But yeah, that's my review on it. If I had to give it an overall rating, I'd give this probably, I don't want to get it too high because it's a flavor. Probably give it a 7. I know that's kind of higher up there. I gave cherry a 5 just because of the blandness, but this definitely has a good flavor to it, and you can keep it in for a long time. So my overall rating for the Skoal apple is going to be a 7. So I'd love to hear what you guys think. It's probably different, but that's just my take on it. But thank you guys for tuning in to DipBros America. Lots of new content coming your way, and I'll see you guys later.